everybody. Greg here from IDM in the beautiful city of Cabot, Arkansas. And today's episode, well, it's going to be a little different because today we're not talking about marketing or how to grow your business. As we are all aware of, 19 years ago, a tragedy struck our great nation. And even though Greg's Friday Tip Day is all about free marketing help for your business, I personally think that we should never forget what happened on that day. September 11th, 2001, our nation came under attack from a terrorist group. This attack didn't strike military objectives, but attacked the innocent, hardworking men and women of our great nation. United Flight 93 with 40 lives being lost. The Pentagon with 184 lives being lost. And of course, the World Trade Center with 2,753 lives being lost. And of that 2,753 lives being lost, that included 343 firefighters and 60 law enforcement personnel. 343 firefighters and 60 law enforcement personnel that every day put their lives in danger, no matter the risk, responding to this attack, not knowing their fate. At 8:46 a.m., the North Tower was struck by Flight 11 and 76 passengers and 11 crew members on board, and hundreds inside the building were killed instantly. Of course, this nation's great emergency service responders headed towards the tower with their sirens screaming down 7th Avenue. At 9:03 a.m., the South Tower was struck by Flight 175, killing the 51 passengers and 9 crew members on board the aircraft and an unknown number of people inside the building. I still remember to this day where I was, as many Americans do. Looking back 19 years later, the one good thing that came from this day's tragic events was the men and women of our great nation, no matter their religion, no matter the politics, no matter the differences, skin color, hairstyle, nothing. From that day's events, our great nation came together as a unified force, and we stood together tall and proud in the aftermath of this tragic event. We will never forget. As the morning went on, at 9:37 a.m., Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, killing 53 passengers, 6 crew members, and 125 military and civilian personnel on the ground. Hundreds of 911 calls are flooding emergency centers, including a known 37 calls from the men and women aboard Flight 93. These innocent men and women and families aboard Flight 93 knew their plane had been hijacked. The men and women aboard Flight 93, not thinking about themselves, but thinking about the lives that these coward hijackers are about to kill on the ground. The innocent men and women bravely and boldly stormed the cockpit and forced the hijacked aircraft to crash in a nearby field. On this day, 19 years later, let's put aside politics, COVID-19, our differences. Let's remember that we are united as we stand together. One nation under God, one nation that will not fail, one nation that was built on the hard-working men and women, no matter skin color differences, nothing. Without our past, we cannot grow into our future. So on this day, 19 years later, let's stand together and say, we will never forget.